If you thought the Calling Las Vegas was big, you ain't seen nothing yet. How's it going, Rogues Gallery? And welcome to another Flesh and Blood video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, I am so stoked to talk about the very first Flesh and Blood Pro Tour New Jersey. And I have so many things to talk about for this because it is going to be a magnificent event for competitive players, but also for casual players as well. In fact, you don't need a Pro Tour invite to attend this event. You do need one to attend the actual Pro Tour event, but there's going to be so much stuff going on at this event that even if you don't have an invite, it's going to be worth your time, and I think it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be the watershed moment for Flesh and Blood. That point in the game where it is fully legitimized, fully realized at the competitive level, the very first Pro Tour. In my opinion, it's already legitimized, obviously. Flesh and Blood is my favorite game, but to everyone out there maybe on the fence, this is going to be the crowning moment for the game, possibly of the competitive trading card game year, you know, for out of all card games. So before we get started, I do want to mention that I do have an affiliate link with Channel Fireball. They're the ones that are actually going to be putting on this event like they did for all of the calling events here in the US last year, including the Nationals event that I did coverage for. I did coverage for all those events except for Cincinnati, I think. And I'll talk about a little bit about that as we go on. But I do have a promo code for Channel Fireball. You can type Rogue at checkout and it goes and supports me, and I appreciate it. Also check out my website, redzonerogue.com. I have like playmats and stuff. We're gonna have some new playmats later this year from Flesh and Blood artists, like custom art that I've commissioned from Flesh and Blood artists, and it's going to be so cool. It's going to be so sweet. So anyway, look forward to that. Check out redzonerogue.com. But let's talk about Pro Tour New Jersey. So first of all, first things first, I'm going. Basically, I'm going. I don't know what they're doing for coverage yet, but I know that I'm going. And this is not like an official invite or anything yet. There's no way I'm not going to, there's no way I'm not going to go. There's no way I'm going to miss this, is what I'm trying to say. I'm so excited. I'm almost at a loss for words. This is going to be awesome. And it's going to be an amazing chance to, you know, meet all of my Flesh and Blood friends again. And maybe any of you out there who have not been able to, you know, go to these events and meet people in person. If you do go and you do see me there, please feel free to come up to me and say hi. I'm a kind of a big guy. I might be a little bit imposing, but just please come up and say hi. I'd love to chat with everyone. So that's the first thing. I'm going. Like, I'm going to go. There's no way I'm not going. And basically what it is, it's going to be 3 days. The first day, we have the start of the Pro Tour, but also a bunch of like side events throughout the entire 3 days. There's going to be side events that you can go to, just like a calling, right? It's kind of like the calling plus. And then also there's going to be a calling too, because on day 2, there's going to be a calling. So if you didn't qualify for the Pro Tour, but don't want to just play side events, there's a calling with a huge cash prize and an amazing, we'll talk about this later, but an amazing golden Fiendo Spring Tunic, the last one that they're ever going to give out. So there's reasons to go, even if you did not get invited to the Pro Tour. And that's kind of like the thing I want to get across in this video, that it's the Pro Tour, but even if you did not get invited to the Pro Tour, you should still go because it's going to be so much fun. There's side events, there's huge cash prizes, there's gonna be artists, there's gonna be James White and people from Legend Story Studios, your travel permitting, and I'm so excited for it. So let me get my phone, and then we're just gonna talk about all the stuff. So the event is May 13th to the 15th. It is in New Jersey, like I said, and it's going to be Classic Constructed. So Classic Constructed is going to be the format for the Pro Tour, right? And then also, so sweet, there's going to be $100,000 up for cash prizing total. I think the winner gets 25 grand, $25,000. All players, this is one of the things that excited me the most, right? Especially as someone who, like I said, I don't know if I'm doing coverage yet. So if I'm not doing coverage, I'll be just attending as like a, you know, casual player, doing side events, talking to people, having a great time. All players who join us in New Jersey, including Pro Tour competitors and fans who take part in selected public events will receive a one-time only Pro Tour #1 commemorative promo card. So everyone gets a special promo card, right? And if there's only like 1,000 people at the event, I think there's going to be more, then there's only going to be 1,000 promos. So that alone is going to be awesome. This is going to be so awesome. Also, you get commemorative sleeves, something that Flesh and Blood has literally never done. They've never done sleeves. And we'll be invited to a Pro Tours Players Banquet. Pro Tour Players Banquet. I had too many S's in there. That sounds so much fun. It truly will be a celebration of Flesh and Blood and its purpose to bring people together in the Flesh and Blood through the common language of playing great games. So that's the thing I want to get across to everyone. That it's going to be so much fun. Even if you're not playing in the Pro Tour, you get a special one-time commemorative promo card. You get some sleeves. You get invited to this players banquet to just have like this awesome time. Like I said, I'm going to be there. I have a strong feeling that some of my good content creation friends like DM Armada is going to be there. I know some other folks, even if we're not doing coverage, Tan and Grace. There's going to be so many awesome people there. And I've heard rumors of people coming in from overseas because the Pro Tour is a world event. Also, like I said, James White, as well as other representatives from LSS game dev and organized play teams. I hope Alan Hale is going. I'd love to meet Alan. He's a cool dude. I've talked with him in passing, but I've never actually, obviously, never met him in person. So I'd love to meet James, obviously. Love to meet Alan. And then also artists. There's going to be like an artist thing, which is so cool. So it's going to be 3 days. So like I said, Friday is going to be the Pro Tour. Saturday is going to be the calling. Sunday is Battle Hardened, which is Blitz. So it's like a Blitz event, which is pretty interesting, actually. I think that could be a lot of fun. And then all 3 days is just nonstop public events, just all the time. I know people might be asking too, will there be like a special playmat or something? I don't know. Maybe it's just a promo card, but promo card sounds awesome. And then obviously you get the sleeves or whatever. So the calling will be classic constructed, it'll be 2 days, and then the increased cash prize pool of $20,000. So, and then also you get some gold cold foils and some other cool stuff too. So there's going to be a sweet payout for the calling as well. And then there's going to be the Battle Hardened event, which you could win $2,000 and Pro Tour invites, and that's true for the calling as well, the Pro Tour invites. And then there's going to be, hold on, this is something that also gets me so excited. Some of the side events include Ultimate Pit Fight, yes. Commoner, yes. Sealed Deck and Booster Draft, yes, I love that. And even a chance to draft Welcome to Wraith Alpha. An alpha draft is just so sick. It's so sick. You should all check out the website and the links in the description for this stuff. But it's just so much cool. There's also going to be a cosplay thing. Okay, so this is what it says. We'll be celebrating their cosplayers' amazing creativity and passion for heroes of Wraith with a new hero promo card that has been crafted exclusively for the cosplay community and will debut at Pro Tour New Jersey. I have no idea how they're distributing this promo, if it's only going to cosplayers, if it's going to everyone but celebrating cosplay. I have no idea the details of this, but it's so sweet. It's such a sweet way to, give back to the cosplayer community, because I feel that they're super underrated, and they're just a wonderful and very passionate part of any community, really. So, and personal plug, if you want to hear from a cosplayer directly, I do have an interview with Miss Chalice over on the channel, and it's a blast. She's so nice, and we just talk about Flesh and Blood and her favorite classes and getting into the game and community experience. It's lovely, and I think you should check it out. But also, there's going to be, like I said, artists. So you can get your cards and playmats signed, purchase artist proofs and prints, and talk about, the art and stuff. I know that I'm going to be doing that no matter what. Even if I'm doing coverage, I'm going to sneak out and then talk to the artists and say hi to all of them. I hope some good artist friends will be there, because I've made some pretty good friends with some of the artists. I hope Sam Yang's there, and maybe like Bima. I don't know. It'd be awesome. And then there's also going to be preview season spoilers. So pre-preview season spoilers showing the next set will be at that as well. And then there's going to be like, you know, giant cards and probably uncut sheets and vendors and all this kind of stuff. This is everything that I wanted from the calling last year. This is everything that I wanted. I wanted people from Legend Story Studios to be there. I wanted there to be like artists and just to make this really fun, big event. And that's what this is. This is not just a pro tour, you know, in the typical Magic sense, right? It's so much more than that. It's like a festival. It's so sweet, and I'm so looking forward to it. There's a whole bunch of information on like the actual pro tour and then like eligibility, and I've heard that some people are how should I put this? There's a little bit of discourse about how the invites are going out because they're not ELO based. They're actually based on global 90-day XP and lifetime XP, and I don't really have an opinion on that. The ELO based one, a lot of people arguing that this is a good thing they're doing now, say that the ELO based thing, it's too soon to use that to get into the to get the invites and that XP. But then also the people who are going against the XP says it promotes unhealthy practices where you just grind as much as you can. I don't know. I don't really have a leg to stand on in that situation. Maybe do both. Maybe you can do both ELO, like X number of invites based on ELO and then X number of invites based on XP, and then, you know, filter out duplicates so you have the perfect number. I don't know, maybe that could be a good solution. Honestly, I don't know. I would love to hear your opinions on this in the comments because this is something I don't really know about because I'm not a professional player, right? I love the game. It's my favorite game. I love to play it, obviously, and talk about it and get into like, you know, the details of it, but I don't go to tournaments and grind them out that often. I do go to tournaments, but not as often as I would like because I'm making videos. I'm spending my time making videos. And so other than that, there's just a whole bunch of information on the post. You know, Swiss rounds or best of one. It just gives you all of the information about the top 8, decks, prizes. Champion, $25,000. You also get a Pro Tour Champion prize card. So who knows what that is, but it's probably going to be worth a freaking fortune. Gold legendary of their heroes class / talent and a Pro Tour invite. Pretty sweet. Everyone else gets that too. Gold legendary of their heroes class talent and a Pro Tour invite for the top 4. So the top 4 all get that. A top 32 get another Pro Tour invite. So the top 32 get Pro Tour invites. And then there's cash prizes all the way down. Like second place gets 10K, third and fourth get 6.5K, 5th to 8th get $3,000, which is still really, really nice. So it's sweet. It's really nice. And then the calling is going to be class constructed as well. And basically, let's just see what the prize are. We'll skip to the prizes. Number 1 gets 7K. Pretty good. That's pretty good. That's more than last. And you also get the last ever gold cold foil extended art Fiendal Spring tunic and a Pro Tour invite. That's amazing. That tunic is worth so much more than the money. So much more than that money. So yeah. And then second place gets $3K and then a random gold cold foil like we did in the previous calling season, and that extends all the way to top 8. So full top 8 gets a random gold cold foil legendary and then a Pro Tour invite, which is awesome. As you can see, that Pro Tour invite is straight freaking spice. So if you're a hardcore competitive player, this is where you want to be. And then there's going to be the battle hardened event, which is Blitz, which is very, very interesting. The prizes for that, you get like first and second place get $500. There's some gold cold foils in there, Pro Tour invites, a battle hardened exclusive playmat for the top 8. They all get it. And then like cash and Pro Tour invites for second place, and then cash for 5 to 8. It's so sweet. I'm so looking forward to this. This is going to be so much fun, especially for the competitive players out there. But for all of the not competitive players as well, I think this is going to be an amazing community event. I think this is actually going to be the biggest Flesh and Blood event to date. This is going to be so much bigger than the Calling Las Vegas because there's so much here. So I am so excited for this. I hope you are as well. Please let me know if you're going to be going to this event in the comments down below. Let me know if you're going to be going to Pro Tour New Jersey, the very first Flesh and Blood Pro Tour ever. And you can say, I was there. And you can talk about how those people talk. How about me and some other people talk about, you know, how amazing the Calling Las Vegas was? Well, I think it's going to be that and more here. We're going to have cosplayers and artists and big events and special promo cards and these weird sleeve things, and everyone's going to be there. It's going to be so much fun. So I hope to see you there. If you can't make it there, I will probably be doing a little vlog of it as well. I'm going to harness my vlogging techniques and maybe make it a little bit snappier than the previous ones. But yeah, so even if you can't make it, I will be making a record of it for people to watch. And but I hope you are. I hope you are there. I would love to see you there and to talk to you. And if you bought one of my playmats or anything, bring it up to me. I will sign it for you. I will customize it, sign it for you, whatever you want. So yes, it's going to be so much fun. So thank you for watching this video. If you couldn't tell, I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped for this. So yeah, thank you so much. And we'll see you next time for some more Flesh and Blood content. Have a good one all. I'll see you later.